Tokyo Olympic Games in July and August could be postponed because of the coronavirus. Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has acknowledged the possibility of pushing the event back for the very first time, saying a decision...
Do you hear that?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. Today's me another fast food Olympics. We are gonna see who is the daddy of all fast food chicken tenders. We're gonna be going to 4 places: KFC, Wendy's, Dairy Queen, and Burger King, just to see who is serving up the best fried poultry on the streets these days. After that, we're then gonna grant someone the bronze, silver, gold, and then, hey, thank you for participating badge. So let's do it. We are on our way to the first stop, and I easily could have just Uber Eats everything to my house, but did you guys know that 28% of all delivery drivers that were surveyed actually said that they've eaten some of your food on the way to your house? I mean, I don't blame them. I'd probably let a fry escape from the container and land in my lap somehow. So what is the difference between a chicken tender and a chicken nugget? There is a huge difference. So chicken tender is the chicken tenderloin, so you're looking at the white meat, and then the chicken nugget is just the whole entire damn bird. Like, that is everything. If you're one of the very few who know the exact ingredients of a chicken nugget, that is how you end up in witness protection. We are at stop number 1. I'm at Burger King in the drive-thru line right now, and if you ever see me go to a Burger King, you know my life has taken an unexpected awful turn for the worst. Like, from what I've seen, Burger King in the States is much different than Burger King in Canada. Burger King in the States looks pretty good, but then in Canada, it's always dead. And like you know, Wendy's has that 4 for $4 deal. McDonald's has that buy 2 Big Macs for $5. But Burger King is like, if you look into the window, we will give you 10,000 free nuggets.
Hi, may I take your order?
Hi, I see you have spicy chicken strips, but do you just have plain ones?
We have the non-spicy and we have the spicy.
Okay, I'll just do the plain ones, please.
The non-spicy?
Yeah, the non-spicy ones.
Yeah. Well, how many pieces would you like? We have 2, 3, and 4 pieces.
I will do 2, please.
2? And any dipping sauce? Barbecue, honey mustard, buffalo, or ranch?
Let's do some barbecue, please.
Barbecue. Anything else for today?
And that's everything.
Second window.
Thank you. Wow, the spicy ones look really good, but I feel like that'd be a little bit performance enhancing for this challenge, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. Bye. Well, these just remind me of those dating apps, because this looks nothing like the picture. What the hell is, like, look at this dry piece. Like, what is this? I'm kind of worried to eat that. Way too much breading to, if there is there even protein in here? Bullseye barbecue sauce. Burger King does not have their own barbecue sauce. That's kind of strange to me. One of my biggest flaws in life, and I have many, is how to properly ration my dipping sauces when I eat. Because I feel like I'm way too condiment heavy at the beginning of the meal, that by the time I'm at the end of the meal, I have nothing to dip left and I end up eating just the actual container, and it just gets kind of ugly. Let's just go raw first. I feel like I'm just eating straight up bread. Like, look at this ratio of batter to chicken. That is terrible. Okay, now with the barbecue sauce. How much protein's in this thing? Let me search it. So apparently there's 17 grams of protein in 2 of these chicken strips. I feel like they're lying to me. I don't like being lied to. This chicken has a little yellowy brownness to it. All right, well, I'm gonna take an educated guess and say that's probably gonna be in last place, and if not, we are in for a rough day today. So definitely stick with the chicken fries if you go to Burger King, just throwing it out there. Ranking this out of 10, I'd probably have to go with a 3 out of 10. And 3 is just, that's just being generous right now. So yeah, not very good. So I'll see you guys at stop number 2. Stop number 2 is gonna be Wendy's. Me and Wendy's go way back. Like, some of the first breasts I've ever had in my mouth have come from a Wendy's meal. I also think that these ones are gonna be the winners, in my opinion, just from eating at Wendy's many times. It's my favorite fast food place. So we'll see how they add up. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, can I get the chicken strips, please?
Pardon?
Sorry?
Combo or yes, the same?
Just the strips, please.
Then anything else?
Do you have barbecue?
Yes. Anything else?
I'll do yeah. And then can I do you all have Coke? I don't know why I said y'all. Do you have Coke Zero?
Coke Zero, sure. Small, medium, large?
I'll do a medium, please.
Okay. Anything else?
And that's everything.
Okay. Second,
Thank you. I thought it would just make sense to do like barbecue consistently throughout, just to make it all even. Don't even know how many I got. I think she just kind of just did her own thing there. Oh well.
Chicken strip and a medium Coke Zero?
Yep, thank you. How many chicken strips did I get?
3 in one order.
3? Cool. Yep. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, so we're parked. Let's unfasten our seatbelts and get to it. So I got some high expectations for these bad boys. And right away, when I look in the bag, they have their own Wendy's barbecue sauce. None of that bullseye bullshit. So she just said 3 come per order and I got 5. So maybe she just thought I was a nice boy. Also, these actually look like chicken fingers and they're very consistently sized, which I dig. So let's give it a shot. But we go raw first. Always raw first. Now that is a good tender. Look at that batter to chicken ratio. That is what we want. The chicken's actually white. It's not like an off-white like it was at Burger King. Ooh. Hickory. Oh yeah. The crunch of these just get me off. Wow. It just tastes honest, like it wasn't processed. Like they don't put too much batter on it. They just want the chicken to sing, you know? It's just like it's the star of the show. Good work, my little ginger friend. So if I had to rate these out of 10, I'd probably go with an 8.5 out of 10. These were solid. So Wendy's is looking good for the gold right now. Stop number 3 is going to be KFC. So KFC does not stand for Kentucky Fried Cardiovascular Disease. It actually stands for Kentucky Fried Chicken. So fried chicken is in the name and we're getting fried chicken. So it has to be good. And fun fact, guys, I've never actually had KFC before in my life. It's mainly because when I was younger, I saw the commercial for the KFC Double Down and I was pretty much just terrified to eat KFC ever since then. But hey, we are doing it today.
Can I get for you?
Hi, so wait, is this the KFC and Taco Bell? Like,
Correct.
Oh shit, okay. Can I just get the KFC chicken strips, please?
So you're getting the KFC tenders?
Yes, please.
You want to get the go bucket or you want to get the 3 tenders combo?
The 3, just 3, no combo.
Sorry?
Just the 3 tenders, no combo.
Sure. Anything else?
And that's it. Actually, can I get some barbecue dipping sauce?
Yeah, I get that in the window, no worries. Your total's going to be $7.20. Next one, please.
That's super weird. So you can order KFC and Taco Bell at the same thing. So I wonder if people actually get something from KFC and something from Taco Bell for a meal. Like I've had a lot and I've executed a lot of bad ideas, but that would definitely be on the top of my list. Thank you, you too, bye. Okay, so we have a Taco Bell bag here, so hopefully I don't pull out a taco because then that would just be kind of irrelevant for my video. Okay, so KFC in a Taco Bell bag, that is a first. And then we also have the barbecue sauce, so they have their own barbecue sauce, so Burger King, again, step up your game, please. I like the boxing. I like how it's like a nice little box. Wow, these look good. These look very good. Very good, very fried chicken, like authentic fried chicken. You have like the chicken tenders and then kind of like the powdery breading, then you have like the nice battered one, and this is like the nice battered one. So kind of like what I imagine them to look like. Don't feel very crispy. There's quite a little bit of a flop to them. Apparently there is, I think, 11 seasonings on this. Like, why do you need 11 seasonings? Like, who the hell's gonna taste 11 seasonings? It has like the mouthfeel of a cafeteria chicken tender. I'm tasting a lot of seasonings, very oily, not crispy at all, and they promote it to be very crispy. The chicken is pretty horrendous, but like to be fair, the chicken to batter ratio is extremely on point. Probably the number 1 of the day. I'll give them that. Oh yeah. I was a bit harsh at the beginning. I will say the more I'm eating it, the more I'm liking it. Definitely not as good as Wendy's in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna give these a 5 out of 10. So, I mean, losing my KFC virginity, I probably won't talk about it anymore. So, gonna be in second place right now. Nothing is worse than Burger King, to be honest. So we just have one more stop to go. Okay, so we are at the fourth and final stop, which is Dairy Queen. I didn't even know for the longest time that Dairy Queen even had food besides ice cream, and I don't really go to Dairy Queen because I get too much like undue stress from them like flipping over the blizzards. But anyway, we're gonna give it a shot. I've heard really good things about the tenders, so we will see. Hi, can I just get 4 pieces of chicken strips, please?
4-piece chicken strip basket?
Not the basket, just the chicken strip. Just the, ugh. This drive-thru is, I feel like I get shot back here. So my hunch is that they don't make too much stuff other than blizzards and cones, which is why it's taking so long right now. But at least it's gonna be fresh, which means it's hopefully gonna be crunchy and hopefully gonna be good. Thanks, man. Woo. Let's go back. All right, well that only took 11 minutes. I'm super excited to eat this. No, actually, I'm so tired of having oily food right now. I can feel the oil seeping through my pores as we speak. So let's just park and get this over with. Ooh, just by smelling these with my gargantuan nostrils, they smell really good. Oh, and they look, these ones, I don't know, Wendy's, I wouldn't be so sure yet. Oh, they're definitely fresh. Definitely fresh. Dairy Queen does not have their own barbecue sauce. Come on, guys, let's go. Just by doing the little old squeeze, we got some crispiness action here. And it is very hot. Not too oily. I'm getting kind of turned on right now by these. Oh, you're sick. Look at that. Chicken batter ratio is on point. These are hot, steamy. This batter just is like a little blanket for the chicken steam to come out and it's just released, and it's so good, so moist, not oily. A little bit of a garlic punch to it, which I like. I love garlic. Now we're gonna go in with the barbecue sauce. I'm scared to try this with the barbecue sauce because I know that these ones are gonna be good. I only wanted to have like one of these, but I'm realistically gonna eat this whole entire thing. Never had Dairy Queen before. I'm sorry for judging you, Dairy Queen, but you guys are gonna get the gold, 100%. Not even a chance. Like, I'm gonna give these probably, like, for fast food chicken tenders, I wanna give these a 10 out of 10, guys. I don't give 10 out of 10s too often, but these are a 10 out of 10 in my eyes. So that is gonna do it, guys. Super impressed with these, as I just said like 50 million times. So all we have left to do is the judging. After many sleepless nights and constant debate with Ollie, I think I've finally come to my decision. In third place with the bronze medal, we're gonna be going with Kentucky Fried Chicken. The poultry to breading ratio was on point, probably one of the best of the day. But other than that, it just went downhill from there very, very fast. It was soggy, it was oily. The texture of the chicken was just extremely off-putting, and I just did not like it. So KFC with the bronze. In second place with the silver medal, we are going with my girl Wendy. Wendy's is just such a reliable choice. It was crispy, it was consistently sized. Chicken to breading ratio was just on point. It's just a reliable tender. And in first place with the gold medal, this is the tender that you'd want to bring home to meet the family. It was hot, it was crispy. Like, the poultry was just, it tasted fresh. It just tasted not processed. Ratio was just on point. It was steaming. The barbecue sauce was just, oh man. Dairy Queen, you have my heart. I apologize. I only ever went there for ice cream, and I'm very disappointed that I've been missing out on all these years. They have so many different options. They had like the barbecue like tossed ones, like the Asian sesame tossed ones. So I'm probably gonna go right after I film this video. And in last place, like, it cannot get any lower from here. With the thanks for participating badge, I'm gonna be going with Burger King. Like, I am sorry, Burger King. I have no comment. But before we end this video, I'm gonna go upstairs and try making my own chicken tenders, low in fat, not fried, and high in protein. So let's see how I do. Okay, so let's try making our own homemade chicken tenders. I have never made chicken tenders before. I have no idea how these things are gonna turn out. I am just gonna wing it. That is the beauty of cooking. It's just a big old experiment. So the chicken tenders I'm gonna make are a little bit kind of like Indian curry style, because I had a dream about going to India recently and I wanna make it come true to a degree. So I have a few of these end pieces of bread that nobody kind of uses and just throws out, so we might as well just use them somehow. So I'm just gonna throw them into the food processor, And then we're just gonna give it a nice little pulse, okay? Just give them a little bit of love. Okay, so they're pulsed a little bit, so now let's add some of the curry. We don't want too much, just a little smooch, you know? That looks about right. Good. A little bit in salt and pepper. And now let's just give it another little pulse. Breading is done, so let's take this off the processor and toss it into the bowl here. Now we need the egg mixture. So I have 1 egg here. I'm gonna crack it in to the bowl. We're gonna add a little bit of water, because why? Because we want it to be a little bit frothy. So around 2 tablespoons of water goes in, and then we're just gonna give it a little whisk, literally with a little whisk. I have 1 chicken breast here that I cut up into very thin strips, so it cooks pretty quick in the oven. I have the oven set to 400 degrees convection bake. So now we're just gonna do a nice little lineup here. So it's gonna go chicken, egg wash, breading, pan. All right, the tenders are breaded and ready to go into the oven, but before we put them in the oven, I wanna give them a little bit of love with some ham spray. Not too much, just to give them a little bit crispy. So just a little zap, 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 zap. Good to go. So the chicken tenders are in the oven. They're almost done and it's smelling beautiful in here. And obviously every single chicken tender needs to have some sort of sauce or some sort of dip to go along with it. So we are gonna be making a Greek yogurt dipping sauce for the tenders. It is super good, high in protein, and there's absolutely 0 grams of fat in this recipe. So what I'm gonna start off with is 2 heaping tablespoons of Greek yogurt, which I'm just gonna put in the bowl here, just like that. And Greek yogurt's a little bit tangy. You can take a bite, you're like, too much tang. So how do you get rid of that tang? We offset it with some lime juice. So I have half a lime, which I'm gonna squeeze in. And then obviously, we gotta season our food, always salt and pepper. And then to go along with the whole curry theme, I'm gonna add some cumin in. Cumin and curry is just like peanut butter and jelly. Just a little dash. This goes a long way. Dash of that. And then because we eat with our eyes, we want some green in there. I'm gonna add some dehydrated chives, and then I'm also gonna grate up some cucumber. There we go. And that is our sauce. So I'm gonna mix that in. This is gonna go beautifully with the curry. So just have about 3 minutes left to go, and then we'll do the taste test. Let's give these bad boys a try. So in terms of presentation, I clearly won, and these things are low in fat. Like, this is a super high protein meal, good carbs. That was a multi-grain loaf of bread that I used, and 1 egg, water, so very low in calories. Smells amazing, probably tastes amazing, and like, yeah, so you don't need to fry your food for it to taste good. So let's see how this turns out. Oh wow. Perfect chicken to batter ratio, way more chicken than batter, which is what you're looking for. These are probably the best out of all the ones I had, although it wouldn't count in the Olympics, but anyway. So you guys definitely need to give these a shot. So that's gonna do the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.